न चेदेवं देवो न खलु कुशलः स्पन्दितुमपि अतस्त्वामाराध्यां हरिहरविरिञ्चादिभिरपि प्रणन्तुं स्तोतुं वा कथमकृतपुण्यः प्रभवति अविद्यानामन्तस्तिमिरमिहिरद्वीपनगरी जडानां चैतन्यस्तबकमकरन्दस्रुतिझरी दरिद्राणां चिन्तामणिगुणनिका जन्मजलधौ निमग्नानां दंष्ट्रा मुररिपुवराहस्य भवति सुधासिन्धोर्मध्ये सुरविटपिवाटी परिवृते मणिद्वीपे नीकोपवनवति चिन्तामणिगृहे शिवाकारे मञ्चे परमशिवपर्यङ्कनिलया भजन्ति त्वां धन्याः कतिचन चिदानन्दलहरीम् महीमूलाधारे कमपि मणिपुरे हुतवहम् स्थितं स्वाधिष्ठाने हृदि मरुतमाकाशमुपरि मनोऽपि भ्रूमध्ये सकलमपि भित्त्वा कुलपथम् सहस्रारे पद्मे सहरहसि पत्या विहरसे जपो जल्पः शिल्पं सकलमपि मुद्रा विरचना गतिः प्रादक्षिण्यक्रमणमशनाद्याहुतिविधि प्रणामः संवेशः सुखमखिलमात्मार्पणदृशा सपर्यापर्यास्तव भवतु यन्मे विलसितम्.
Jai Shri Mataji. Let us all bow down to Shri Mataji and raise our Kundalini and take Bandhan. Let us vibrate the foot soak water. All our attention on our spirit. Shri Mataji, please make us complete spirit, so the 5 elements respond to us and they suck all our problems. We clear left channel. Let my desires be enlightened by my spirit. Shri Atma Paramatma Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Atma Paramatma Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please make all my desires enlightened by my spirit. Let's clear right channel. Let my attention be enlightened by my spirit. Let all my deeds, my work, be enlightened by my spirit. The truth is Atma and Paramatma. The rest is all a myth, a drama going on. So for this channel also, let us take the Atma Paramatma mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Atma Paramatma Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Both hands towards Shri Mataji on lap, and we raise our attention through the central channel, one by one on all the energy centers. With the desire for our spirit to manifest in all these centers. Muladhara Chakra. May I live the innocence of my spirit. Raise our attention to Swadhisthana. Mother, may I live the creativity of my spirit. Raise attention to Nabhi. May I live the peace of my spirit. Heart, may I live the love, the compassion of my spirit. Vishuddhi, may I live the joy of my spirit. Agya, may I live the forgiveness of my spirit. Sahasrar, Mother, may I live the absoluteness of my spirit. Atma and Paramatma is the only truth. So for our central channel also, we will take the Atma Paramatma mantra as we move our attention through the central channel. With the desire that all the light of my spirit fill up my Sushumna Nadi. So I become the truth. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Atma Paramatma Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. From Sestral, we take our attention down to our void area. And we rotate our attention clockwise in void. Praying to Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, let my spirit act so I develop a detached personality. Let my spirit act So I develop a powerful personality that has no temptations, no catches, no problems. Let my Guru principle be enlightened by my spirit. From void, we'll raise our attention to our heart, left heart, the place of spirit. Here we'll take the Bij mantra of heart. Om Yam 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 Yum, 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 yum. Om. We let our attention stay inside our heart.
Mana. 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 Mana.
Vishuddhi chakra.
We raise our attention to Sestrar. Shri Mataji, please make me absolute. Make me Advaita. So there is no duality. I rise beyond the duality of happiness and sorrow, life and death, good and bad, right and wrong. I go beyond it and I become the absolute joy, absolute peace, absolute bliss. Shri Mataji, please remove the duality within me and make me the absolute. So I become one with Param Chaitanya. We'll take the Sadashiv mantra on Sahasrar. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Sadashiv Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Let's meditate on Sahasrar for some time.
Now, how it is connected with spirit? That is a very important one. How our brain is connected with spirit. Whatever I am telling you, you need not believe me, but you will find it out for yourself that whatever I am saying is the truth. Your heart has the spirit, the light, and the heart has got 7 auras around it. And these 7 auras get enlightened by the spirit. But before that, it's a very instantaneous, or we can say a simultaneous happening. When the Kundalini rises, there are 7 centers also in our brain, in the sense there are the seats of the centers. These 7 centers are represented again on the seat. You know that very well. All the Sahaja Yogis know where they are. So when these centers are enlightened, the auras start shining in the heart. And this center is actually the center seat of the spirit. The spirit has moved from there and has gone to the heart. That's why in childhood you'll find there's a opening here. It's a very soft bone called as fontanelle bone. Talu is here. Because the spirit comes out from there and is settled on the heart. You know, spirit also come out in the night sometimes, goes around and sees. It's so. When these centers in our brain get enlightened by Kundalini, one by one, first they are enlightened here, then in the brain, then the auras in the heart start getting enlightened. Ultimately, when this center, which is the center of the heart here, Sahasrara, this point, when this one gets enlightened, then the spirit also gets enlightened fully. And then these auras become doubly shiny. Then the auspiciousness is in many dimensions starts expressing itself. But to keep that light on, one has to keep the Kundalini over here. Then what happens? Then we are ruled by our heart's indication than by our brain. How? Because the heart has the spirit which emits vibration. It is not the brain. And you depend on your vibratory awareness after realization. The more you depend on your vibratory awareness, the more you use your heart, your spirit, not your brain. The more you use your brain, again you go down. Because it is taken over now by the spirit. For example, after realization, when you start thinking about it, people can think of anything. I can tell you, I've had such experiences that they would think that why Mataji is wearing a sari like this. Even to this extent, you see, they can do. But if you can just leave your heart to work it out and don't think, because you are in thoughtless awareness after realization. If you try to maintain that state, pay attention to your heart and let your spirit emit itself, so that it clears out completely the confusion of the brain and everything. Then you'll be amazed that you cannot lose your vibrations. You cannot lose your realization. The simplest way is, we have found this, that after realization, if you go for 7 days treatment with soaking feet before my photograph, it works out. But immediately when I say my photograph finished, the ego comes up. Why her photograph? First thing comes up, who is she? I may be nothing. All right, I agree, I'm nothing. But I have raised your Kundalini. I have given you realization. I must be something after all. So why worry? I'm not taking away anything from you. Then you start establishing your auspiciousness, the sense of auspiciousness. Once you have established it, then you do not lose it very easily. You don't like then inauspicious things normally. If there's somebody inauspicious, you say, Mother, no, we can't do anything about this gentleman. All right. Afterwards, when you become very strong, you don't mind working on anyone whatsoever. But gradually you have to go up to it. I understand that. But I can't understand people using their rationality to understand Sahaja Yoga. How can you understand this great power with your limited rationality? I can explain to an ant about your politics, but I cannot tell you how this divine power works. One day he asked me, Jamel, numerically, to what extent it goes, to what dimension? And when I told him, he said it is incalculable. I said it is infinite. You cannot calculate. If you put 2 mirrors facing each other and put some object in between, you cannot calculate how many reflections you will get. Even that you see, but you cannot calculate. But here I am talking about something that does that, which creates this. You cannot calculate all the molecules and the atoms of one element. But I am talking about somebody who has created them and who in every molecule pulsates. How can you understand with this brain? You can only become one with it and enjoy yourself. Why worry? Why do you want to count the molecules?
We will read now an extract from Shivananda Lahari by Adi Shankaracharya. I make prostration to Shiva and Parvati, who form the embodiment of all arts, fine and practical, whose method crests are adorned with the crescent moon, who are to each other the mutual rewards obtained by the respective austerities, who bestow on aspirants liberation and other fruits of devotional life, who are the source of abounding good to the three worlds, who reveal themselves in forms of ever-renewing novelty with the progress of meditation, and whose experience generates supreme bliss in a mind contemplating on them. I contemplate in my heart on the Supreme Deity, Shiva, the three-eyed and luminous being, who is to be known through the Vedas, who shines in the heart of creatures, who destroys the three bodies, gross, subtle and causal. Of his worshippers, who is the first of all beings, who is majestic with his pile of matted locks, who wears a garland of quivering serpents, who sports a deer in hand, who is merciful towards me, who is the Lord of all creatures, who is the support of pure consciousness, who is inseparable from the Divine Mother, and who has disguised himself in a worldly garb. O great God, thou Lord of creatures, justice. Sorry, I take it from this book. Just as there is misapprehension of silver in mother of pearl, of gem in imitation stone, of milk in water mixed with flour, of water in mirage, so do ignorant men mistakenly worship various beings as deities, without thinking of thee in their mind. O Lord, thou that bearest a skull in hand, thou mendicant, thou auspicious and all-pervading one, accepting this monkey of my mind as my devout offering, bind it with the cord of devotion and bring it under thy control, this extremely wayward monkey that always wanders in the forest of ignorance, dancing on the hilltop of young woman's breast, and moving about quickly in diverse directions according to his promptings along the branches of worldly desires. O thou resident of the mountain, when shall see thee and gain bliss unattainable even by Brahma and others, holding with my hand thy holy feet, blessing them against my head, chest and eyes, embracing them and smelling their fragrance resembling that of a full-brow lotus. O Lord, thou master of the worlds, when with the water wheel of intellect and the pot of words, the pure waters of the divine stories of Sadashiva are brought to the field of the heart through the canals and subchannels of poesis, the rice crop of devotion yields a plentiful harvest. Where is then fear of famine? For me, who am thy dependent. O Lord, thou who art fond of residing in fortress Durga, take thy residence always in the well-supplied fortress of my mind, having calmness as the moat, unyielding resolution as the surrounding walls, the rising multitude of virtues as the faithful army, the powerful senses located in the body as the gates, and knowledge as abounding wealth. O thou merciful coward, protect that only cow of mine, the cow of devotion to thee, which yields continually as milk an endless supply of the nectar of joy, which lives in the cow pen of thy holy feet, and which I have acquired as the result of my meritorious deeds. The best among the intelligent band, the bow of their mental disposition with the bowstring of firm devotion, and having destroyed the enemy of sins with the unfailing arrows of divine contemplation, become victorious and attain to the undecaying sovereignty of liberation. O great Lord, thou who art united with Uma, the Divine Mother, whoever attains to a state in which the joyful surrenders his heart to thee, and spends his time partly in worship of thee, partly in meditation and ecstasy, partly in prostrating to thee, partly in listening to thy stories, partly in seeing thy holy image, and partly in singing thy praise, he has attained liberation in this very life indeed. O thou source of bliss, poison is thy food, serpent thy garland, elephant hide thy garment, and a big of ox thy vehicle. What when wouldst thou give me? What hast thou got to give? Therefore grant unto me only devotion to thy lotus feet. O moon-crested one, by thy grace that primordial nuisance, avidya, lodged in my heart has disappeared, and the cherished divine knowledge has dawned. Always in ecstatic thought, I worship thy lotus feet, which are capable of conferring what is good, and which constitute the chalice of salvation.
Jai Shri Mataji. We bow down to Shri Mataji. We take collective bandhan.
Shankara, no, Hara Hara Shankara Shankara.